Empire After Show. I am your host, Jaleesa Lashay, and I am joined by my lovely co-host,
Melvin Jackson Jr.
and Jabbar Lewis.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Stream.tv. We're new to the family, so we're so happy to be here. So excited to talk about Empire. Empire is back, and we're extremely excited about that. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, whoever watches Empire.
Join this conversation.
Yes, join us. Twitter, the hashtag Empire After Show. Join us on Facebook, the Empire After Show group. But let's get right into it. So, Empire season premiere.
Yes.
Wow.
They wasted no time.
No time.
Rhonda, for real?
This was crazy. Like, okay, I kind of thought, I knew it was coming because I thought it would be good for the show, but I just didn't think that they were just gonna hit it. I mean, that was a very, like, kind of shocking scene for us. So what do we think about that?
That was a good shock value, man. I was like, wow. But the limousine, though, following the car limousine, it's like...
Brilliant.
Classic.
Yeah, it was cool. And then now we got Andre tripping.
Andre's storyline is gonna be insane.
Because he loses his wife.
He loses his wife.
And the child last year, like, it's crazy.
And let's talk about how Anika had to carry out Anika to the hospital. This
yeah,
lady
that was
has
intense.
Pushed, killed their son that they're about to have, killed his wife, and now he has to take this girl to the hospital.
The one who killed him. And then it's crazy because y'all know Anika and Andre are married in real life.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
So I thought, too, it was pretty intense to think about him from, like, as an actor having to choke his wife and act that scene out. I actually thought it was brilliant, and Andre did a really good job of, like, being intense, which he always does with his crazy behind. But I was like, okay, that was intense.
Right.
So what about Jamal? Jamal is like,
Jamal was
what is it, post-traumatic?
Right, it was very... From that wound, that shot, that really messed him up.
Jamal needs a boo. We need Empire writers. We need to give Jamal a boo. He's going through, like, post-traumatic stress. He's clearly, like, he had that scene on the stage. He's clearly going through some things. So I think that's what they're going to tackle this season with Jamal. He got shot. We remember that with Frida Gatz. He's still mad at Lucious because he hasn't helped her out, which, can we blame him? Like, he ordered a hit on his or her father.
Exactly.
So I don't really know about what's going to happen with him. And then Hakeem.
Oh, Hakeem's back to his old days.
Yeah, he's on his, like, I've got my heart broken, and I'm on my stuff right now.
It's crazy, because his father's claiming his kid. Like, he wants to be responsible, but it's like his father's claiming his kid. So it's like, what do you do? Like, man.
But where was his boo? Like, where y'all think she gonna be now? Because, we left off last season. She left him at the altar. Where do we think she's gonna appear back this season?
No, I think she's gone.
You think she's gone? I think she'll come back bigger than what he left her with. Like, she was getting big on Empire, But now she's just gonna come back bigger, and then she's gonna blow up, and then Hakeem's just gonna run back to her because now she's doing her own thing by herself.
And he's trying to creep back into his old boo life, and she's not trying to hear it at all. Which I'm not really a fan of her.
Really?
I loved her first season.
Really?
Now she's kind of, I don't know, she's getting real, like, stank on me, and I'm not feeling her.
I think she broke out from, like, them, and now she's just doing her. She's selling out these tours, and then she's, like, killing it by herself.
But did you see when the girl was performing and how she was kind of looking like
she's a hater. That's why I don't like her.
She's a hater.
She's a hater, and I do not like that. Like, come on, women. We need to be on our empowerment stuff. Well, tell us what y'all think about kind of the first season, of course, with Rhonda being killed. Really big deal. Tweet us, hashtag Empire After Show. Let us know, talk to us, engage with us.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yes, we want to talk about it. And then Tariq is back, which we knew.
All Tariq's just bother me.
He's a little boring.
What's his beef? Like, it's supposed to be his brother. Like, why is he, like, got this big beef with Lucious? Like,
I think it's something with the family that they're going to get into that they haven't. But what I'm confused about is why would Cookie's sisters be having conversations with him? Like, they know how important loyalty is to Cookie. So I'm surprised that they would kind of have any type of conversation.
Her,
Yeah, and have him pop up. Like, what's that about?
I think it's because they don't like Lucious. I think that's the biggest thing. That's the common denominator. They don't like Lucious, and hasn't been a secret. So I think they want to protect her more than him. So he don't want the Cookie. He want Lucious. So they're looking at, like, why do we need to protect him?
But I'm a little confused. Is it widely known that he's the feds? I know he told them last season that he was a police officer, but they know, like, he's the feds.
Now, he's following them all the time, popping up out of nowhere.
I don't know. It just seems real, like, arrogant to think you could have a fed that close and things aren't going to get... I mean, he had the camera and a teddy bear. Like, it...
Yeah, it's about to go down.
It's a lot. The first episode had a lot going on.
A lot to think about.
Yeah. The Empire writers, they were tweeting with us. Yeah. I'm sure some of you guys tweeted with them.
Oh, yeah.
They seemed to find it really entertaining, but we were all like, okay, this is a lot going on.
Yeah.
So let's get into the music.
As you saw French Montana's on there, you saw Birdman on there, but the music from Hakeem, like that song, I had to like rewind it and play it back. I was like, did he just go in like that? Did he just go in so I'm looking forward to the music this season, and of course, you know, Mariah Carey's gonna come, so it's gonna be bigger and better. So the music is always something we look forward to. And then I was so, you know, pleased with what they did with the Black Lives Matter with Jamal's character. Oh, that was a great.
They're so socially woke. I love it. I love it.
It's good. You know, it's a platform that people watch. So why not utilize it? And I commend them for that. That was big. You know, and then the girl came and killed it. So.
Yeah, and it's important. It's just important. I think right now with a lot of what we're dealing with, it's important to. What you see a lot on social media is traumatic. Yeah. It's important to sometimes step away to get your entertainment just for the sake of your mental health. Like, it's important for anybody watching there, black, white, whatever you are. Like, it's traumatic to see these murders. And I think I appreciate TV shows that we watch addressing those issues to say, listen, we care too. We're going through it. It makes them more relatable. And it seemed very authentic to who Jussie Smollett, like who he seems to be.
Yeah, he goes out for Black Lives Movement all the time, you know, protesting, and he's very socially woke.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a fan of his. I want to go back to Hakeem because, okay, so we have Exhibit's character, crashed your wedding. Yeah. Now he's producing your record, made it some dope trap music. I don't know, it seems a little like, I don't know, how much time do we think spans
to grow that storyline out?
Yeah, because it just seems really like, I'm not messing with you if you just crashed my wedding and then you're trying to say my chick isn't a rider because she left because she don't want to deal with the lying BS.
Do you think like Lucious knows that this girl has talent? Do Lucious even know, Nessa, who she is?
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Because she's a great talent. You know, what we saw at the end of the episode, she was phenomenal. You know, and I don't know if Lucious knows, like, oh, she could be something. So,
yeah, that's true. I just think it's strange that, like, he let...
It's the music.
Hakeem let Exhibit, and it definitely had a future. It had a future vibe.
Yeah, he gave him a compliment like, "Listen, you're dope. Don't matter. Don't let nobody tell you any differently." So of course it's like that on top of him playing a dope trap. You like, listen, I just want to make good music.
Yeah. I know Hakeem went off. Like I need to know who wrote those bars. Empire writers. Like who wrote those bars?
You know, he's a writer. He's a rapper.
Yeah, he is a rapper, but I don't know. I've never listened to his music. I don't know how it is different. I know they work with a lot of people. Like the Freedom song, they work with Rodney Jerkins. So they work with a lot of different people. I don't know. I want to have faith in you, Hakeem, but I don't know if he did that. I do think they give him the best music.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like I think Jamal's music is up there too.
It's up there, but sometimes it's too much for me.
Really?
Like, sometimes I'm just like, okay, I don't want to be sad, Jamal.
Jamal is
I feel like they turn to him, and Jamal is, like, moping, and he's just like...
He's the next to fall off a cliff, truly.
I'm just like, no, I don't want to hear all about that. Like, it's way too much going on. Okay, so we got the music. We got Rhonda.
Let's jump into the fashion.
Oh, you got the fashion.
Okay. We have to jump into the fashion.
The fashion.
The fashion of Empire.
You know, Empire is always known for their fashion, especially with Cookie. Cookie is always just killing the game when it comes to things. And I don't know if you guys recognize this jacket.
Yes.
This jacket is Mason Martin Margiela. Jason Derulo wore it last. Jason Derulo wore it last season when he made his appearance on, the show. And I'm wearing it today. I got it from H&M about 2 years ago or so.
Oh, they had it at H&M?
Yeah, you know how the H&M does his collab.
Oh yeah, they do like the collab stuff.
So I got that last season. So that's me.
Yeah, y'all looking sharp. Melvin got his Empire
represent. Got my Empire. That's what I'm doing.
Let us know he got the exclusive.
Right.
Yeah, where did you get that from?
From the Empire Fest.
How you get an exclusive shirt, but not for everybody?
I'm sorry. Listen, they didn't have it. They only had. This is not even my size. I just had to support it. I just had to wear it. So I got you guys.
Do you know that Empire? Fendi sponsors them.
I didn't know
everybody
that.
in Empire, they wear something Fendi. Fendi.
Oh, Cookie, the fur vest she wore.
Oh yeah.
Last night.
Yep.
Was Fendi.
Fendi, that red jacket, fire.
Which you noticed because
I
I'm not on the fashion scene, so I had no clue.
I watched the fashion show on YouTube and I recognized this jacket. I was like, that's Fendi. And then she, went online, did my little research. Yeah. And then they found, I was like, yeah. And then I looked up all their outfits on Fox's website. They also have a page where you can watch. I mean, you can see other people's outfits on the show. You can recreate them or just buy the same thing. So I think that was really cool.
What I love about Cookie's fashion, it seems this season, she's doing a lot of like the pieces, the two pieces. A lot of what she's wearing is like the matching top with the bottom. But it's real fly. Like I'm loving Taraji looking good, girl. I think she's still gonna give us a lot of her hats. Right. Like I saw somebody publish a fashion article about all the different hats that she wears. A fashion fail on the show.
Hold on, real quick. Do you see how she exits the scene though? Like
with Jamal.
It's fashion. It was like, she got the jacket around. She's like, I'm done with you.
Yes.
And she exits, and it's always like, okay, all right.
Yeah, she's bad. She's fly.
Yeah, and she knows it.
Yeah.
And you can tell Taraji and Terrence really get into their characters. Yeah. Like I was reading another article and Terrence's wife was saying how like he comes home and he's an asshole because he's acting like Lucious lying and it's a lot to deal with. And I think you have to with a show like that because sometimes people forget that it's kind of supposed to be like a satire.
Right. It's a soap opera.
Yeah, it's supposed to have this soap opera dramatic feel.
Yeah.
And I think people forget that like you're supposed to take it serious but not so serious. Right. So we just want to remind y'all that because I saw people just like, oh, this is too much. Yeah. Relax. It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to have that.
I think Empire balances that out really good. It's never too much drama where people are like, this is a soap opera, and it's also that music side, that socially woke type thing. And I think they do a great job at just balancing that stuff.
It takes you on a roller coaster with Lucious. It's like one minute you hate him, one minute like, okay, he's sympathy. And it's like, it's like, are you bipolar?
Right.
Like, I think it's like,
he's outrageous. He's disrespectful. He signed the birth certificate.
I know, it's crazy, right?
And then was telling the baby, come here to daddy's baby. Like, Lucious is disrespectful.
Did he put the finger to the gun finger
yes,
to the back?
And only Lucious Lyon would threaten or bother a woman while she's giving birth.
Lucious bent down to Anika and said, look, you better tell these feds that, Rhonda was going to jump off this building. You try to stop her, yet she did it anyway.
No respect.
She's pushing out this baby.
No respect. No respect for Rhonda. What I do want to touch on, though, is Lucious Hair. Because I'm so mad. He got that throwback. He brought back his, fur. Is that Terrence's hair?
The hustling flow.
I think that's Terrence's real natural hair. You put some gel in there, and that's slick back with the little part. That's slick. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I cannot take Terrence Howard seriously. This whole time, I'm like, how does your hair do that? Like, your hair does that naturally? I hate it. I know they did it. First season, he had it. Then they took it away. And I'm just like, Terrence,
I feel like that his scene even when French Montana and Birdman came up, it was very Great Gatsby with the water coming in the pool. I think that was real. I think his look is like, I'm this billionaire, you can't touch me type look. Right?
Yeah, it's a real old man billionaire though. Like Hakeem is fly. Hakeem look like a little fly, young, rich rapper. Right. But then when you get into Lucious look a little outdated. We want you to change your hair, Terrence. Like, we're not feeling it. We don't think it's necessary for your character development. Like, I need him.
Live your life. I ain't got no problem with it.
I need him to get rid of it completely. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel, thestream.tv, YouTube. Talk to us. We'll be in the comments. We'll be engaging with you all. Tweet us. We really want to make this a family. I know it's us three up here, but...
Tweet us. Use that hashtag, Empire Aftershow, so we can, put your tweets on the show.
And we need to know what y'all think. We need to hear y'all opinions. We're watching it with you. We'll live tweet during the show because I'm sure Empire's going to bring us more craziness. I can't wait to see what Mariah Carey gives us.
Right. We missed the assistants this episode. Like, it was none of Gabby Sidibe wasn't there. And,
she was in there once when they were in the studio.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, she was. I think it's because they were so focused. A lot of the scenes were outside of the office. Yeah. So a lot of what they were giving us was just like not
I think they're really trying to focus, like, this is a lot going on. I think they're trying to develop the storyline.
Like the Cookie's assistant wasn't there. She wasn't even there at all.
She drives me crazy.
She wasn't there at all.
You don't like her?
I don't like her either.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah?
I think she's just so authentic when she reminds me of from like Jersey, like this girl that's on the block who's just loud, obnoxious,
like
herself. She doesn't
I think
care
that's
about
what
anything.
I don't like.
Really?
I'm just like, it's too much for me.
I love that.
It's too much for me. And I don't know. I wonder how she probably differs.
You got beef with everybody.
I do.
She got
Like,
mad.
who am I feeling? I like Cookie.
Right.
I like you. I like me some Hakeem.
Look, she rubbing her. She got
And
a cookie
Jamal,
going on
I
right
do.
now. Look,
I
she
got my
rubbing her
cookie going on right now. Like, I'm not playing. One thing we didn't talk about was Lucious mom.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
She heard that knife, man. She scares me.
She's scary.
She's crazy.
She's scary. Mind you, Anika has this baby in her arms, and she's coming closer.
She's threatening
she says,
her.
Look,
I don't
know
care.
you're trying to poison me.
She said, she's living there. She told her, you better not touch that food. I was like, Anika can't eat. What's she gonna do? Now, why does Lucious want Anika to live in a house?
You know, they said because it, you know, to get away the feds. I think, you know, to testify against her, you know.
To prove into their story.
To prove into the story. You know, they, of course, you remember when Birdman and French Montana was on the show, they were like, I don't want to join with you, you know, I don't want to join with you, Lucious, because your stocks are down after all this mess. So he's not trying to have any more beef or anything, you know? So.
Is Lucious gonna fall back in love with Anika?
That's gonna be interesting. I mean, he loves Cookie so much. I mean, it's like, I don't know.
But he still had the picture. He did Cookie dirty.
Yeah.
And she did not like the fact that he had that photo of him and Anika.
But-
Because after a woman leaves you for your enemy and then sleeps with your son and gets pregnant by him, that picture better be in the garbage.
Yeah.
But that was that one. It's just like, I mean, at that time, he couldn't answer the question, was he happy? Apparently he was. He just was like, that was beef, you know, a long time ago before, you know, I got back, you know, reconnected with you. But it was just like, that means it's almost like you keep a piece of the past sometimes. So
I ain't never seen no pictures of Cookie and Lucious.
Never.
He don't have no pictures of them,
look
so
how
I
long
don't
ago that was
understand.
17 years ago. So,
That is true.
So,
Well, we'll see. Let us know what y'all
he got
think.
kids. those are memories.
Also, remember about that table scene. Tariq read all of them for filth.
He wasn't. They were
Phil.
about to jump his behind.
You saw that?
They was.
him and
Andre was like, "Who you talking to?"
Yeah, Andre's already on the edge. You don't want to
Andre
get
was
there.
about to let the bipolar come out, and I'm like, "All right, do what you gotta do."
Yeah,
Andre.
that scene, Tariq said to, you know, Lucious, we know this is all fake. You know, we already know that. So, you know. And then he said to, you know, Cookie, she says, you know, after 17 years you did for Lucious, you still can't have the empire. He was going in after everybody.
I know,
and then Anika gets up and do that
and she
kiss.
never legally had the ring either.
Never.
Which is ridiculous. Okay, so let's get into some Twitter comments, get some shout outs. We got some stuff going on.
Yes.
I want to get into a tweet that somebody showed us. I'm looking at my tech guy because I'm trying to see, is the tweet up? Are you guys seeing this meme that we got going on? We keeping it real on the Empire Aftershow. Okay, so, which I'm assuming this is Chicago Town Kid. That should be Chi-Town Kid, but we're going to let you rock. Because it looked like it say chic, but
Right.
Chicago Town Kid 19, while watching Empire last night, had me like, so Rhonda just dead. They ain't gonna get a girl a funeral or nothing.
Right?
I was thinking that, like, no funeral.
Wow.
But we got to think. They, you know, funerals are not that
Maybe
fast.
next episode. Who
Funerals
knows?
aren't that
Where
fast.
is Rhonda's funeral? Like,
Poor
we
thing.
need, what is going on?
There's going to be a scene about that. Come on. That's a big scene. Something's going to crash in there. Something's going to happen down in that
so it's
funeral.
just because this is like the first 24
Exactly.
hours. They still,
They can't put too much in the first episode.
Okay, and
You
she
gotta
busy
leave us
talking to
well.
Andre too on the
Right.
side and stuff like that. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Shout out to Brandon.
Yeah, for hitting us up.
That's hilarious.
Basically, we think the funeral's coming, so be patient. You know, you know those take a couple of days, so don't even be like that. Okay, so make sure also you follow us on social media because
Yes.
we'll make sure we continue to engage with you guys. I also have, so someone tweeted us, Vincent McKinney, he asks, why would they kill off Rhonda? Like, why Rhonda over Anika?
I
feel
thought
like
about this.
Anika's character isn't developing. It would have been more dramatic to have her and the baby go.
I thought about this. You know, the Spanish girl went away. Now Rhonda's gone away.
Okay.
They're both, you know, not our skin complexion. And now, you know, but based on this episode, everyone is going to be, you know, socially woke in this episode. So killing off the white, you know, having a white person.
So you think it's a conscious decision?
I think it's a conscious
like, listen,
decision.
most shows, they always kill off the black people first. we're going to get rid of this white girl and say, okay, what's going on?
We're going to stick together.
That's an interesting...
That's what I thought.
I didn't think about it like this. I think if you think from a writer's perspective, it gives them an opportunity to do more with Andre.
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
It's like now he's dealing with the loss of his wife. He has a similar condition, a bipolar disorder, as his grandmother. So it's going to force them to get closer together and just further develop his character.
Yeah, because Andre, the first season, last season, his character started building up. But like the first season, I was like, it's technically Hakeem and Jamal, just the brothers who are just killing the music game. And Andre's just there.
Exactly. He's just there. He didn't really have any development. And now it allows them... They brought in that supernatural element because now Rhonda gets to come back as a ghost. It takes Empire to a new level because this is the first time we're seeing something like that.
So she's not gone. Yeah.
She still got a job.
She got
all right, Kayla, you still got a job. I hear it. So I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with that because it looks like she's coming back and she's pressuring him to be a man, and that's the purpose she's gonna play. So I wonder how.
Because when she came back, she was like, you don't take your medicine if I'm not there. You're gonna go crazy.
Exactly.
Lucius, so I think it's gonna be that time where he stands up to Lucius.
Oh yeah, he probably have a fight with Lucius or anybody.
And he'll beat Lucius behind. Because Terrence Howard, I don't know if he can handle him at all. Someone else asked us in regards to Anika. Do we think, and shout out to Danita Tyree on our Facebook page, Empire Aftershow, she wants to know, do we think the family's going to find out? Like, is it going to get confirmed that Anika killed the baby? She pushed Rhonda down the stairs. How, though? They won't. There's no way for them to know.
She's dead now, huh?
I think Andre knows. Andre knows, and he's probably like, that's...
Once Rhonda told him, he pushed that off.
Her,
he didn't. But now he's going to think, he's like, you killed my wife.
Right.
My
Rhonda
son's
was like,
dead.
I see them red bottoms.
Okay.
Like, I'm watching you. So that'll be interesting to see how all of their relationships are moving forward with Anika. I mean, she killed your wife. Yeah. Your wife said before that she pushed her down the stairs, so you probably know that she's attempted to do something. You can't possibly
What if Andre does something to that child, to Bella?
See, I don't know. I don't know. See, it gets heated. We don't know.
As a writer, you can go so many different ways. You don't know. I mean,
that's good, though, because then you just continue on to season 4 and then season 5.
Yeah, and one of our other Facebook fans, Natalie Andrews, she brought up the same point. She just said, I'm curious to see how they're going to treat Anika after that. Like, she lied to Lucius. She killed Andre's baby and his wife, was never really on Cookie's good side, which is a good point. Like, Rhonda's good relationship was always with Andre. Yeah. She never really had a place with the family.
Never.
So it's going to be, just interesting to see how, like, do they even care that Rhonda's gone? Right. Or is it more so
you see how fast they moved on. You said, Cookie said in the office, he said, give Andre some time. He just lost his wife. But they would continue on business. They say, look, we got an empire to run. We don't have time to wait for no Rhonda to grieve.
Lucius was like, where is Andre? Where is Andre?
They don't have the time.
And then Jamal caught him talking to Rhonda. Right. Yeah. And I wonder if that's going to bring them closer because Jamal's going to be dealing with this PTSD that he's dealing with. And then Andre... with the loss of his wife. I feel so bad for Andre.
Everybody who needs to be taking meds are not taking any meds.
Right. And then
why they really killed Rhonda is because Anika, like, you ain't doing no more love scenes with that girl. That's what it is. She put in a little plug. We on to you, Grace. She was like, listen, that's my husband. I'm tired of him kissing on everybody. Because you see, Anika ain't messing with nobody no more either. Ever since they got married, they don't do no love scenes because Anika was all up on Hakeem. They stopped all of that. Because I would imagine that have to be awkward on the set.
Yeah.
Like doing love scenes with somebody's wife and stuff like that. But I'm an
actor. I guess that's what you can sign up for. Right?
I'm excited for them. So let's talk about the preview for the next episode or just the rest of the season. We have some new guests. We have Mariah Carey coming. Yeah. I wonder if when she's going to be introduced.
Does it seem like it's next episode or maybe third?
Probably like the third episode.
It's going to be cool to see. They said she's kind of like a Cookie's ally. Yeah. She's going to be, I love that.
You see Tay Diggs too?
Tay Diggs. Cookie's getting a new boo. Cookie is getting a new boo. We are so excited for her. I'm happy, like, Cookie just...
But you guys don't want Lucius and Cookie to finally just be together and run this empire together? She did 17 years. I want them to just be together, and I'm rooting for them.
It's like every time they get close, it's like something pulls them apart.
She doesn't need to be with Lucious to run the empire. She doesn't need to be with him.
That is true.
I think they need to they don't need to complicate things with that relationship. And you saw Tay Diggs, Lucious was like, she always come back to me. He's like, yeah, we'll see about that. I'm like, all right, I'm liking that. But I wanted Tyrese. Tyrese teased us. He put on Instagram that he was coming, but Tay Diggs is debut. So we want to know what happened.
They said, look, we couldn't afford Tyrese's budget, so we're going to get...
Tyrese doing Fast and Furious. Right. We can't afford him.
Dubai money.
Get another black,
I just could think of so many other people that I would prefer to be Cookie's boo than Tay Diggs. Like, I could just think of a bunch of people. I'm sure you guys can, too.
Like who?
Okay, of course... Tyrese, of course, to start the first one. But even I would like her to see some young, fine person. I don't know, like a Michael B. Jordan. Give her a nice little...
Empire.
Yes, give her a young boo. I heard Romeo is going to be on the show.
Okay.
Romeo Miller. Like,
really?
I want Cookie to get some young fun. Yeah, Romeo's going to be on the show. They haven't revealed...
She's not doing no little boys. Cookie a grown
Taraji don't, but I feel like Cookie, you know, she might have a little fun. Have something going on. I don't know.
Everybody's dating. You know, Hakeem dated Naomi Campbell in the show.
Hakeem has gotten all the love on Empire. He's been with some really beautiful women. They've been showing him a lot of love. I've seen him on red carpets.
Too much. I'm
He's
jealous.
always with beautiful women in real life, too. Melvin has a movie coming out where they'll be in it together, the new edition. We got to put
January.
that plug because people got to show that love.
Yes.
How was that? You're playing Curtis Blow. Did you get to work with him?
I work with the younger New Edition, not the older New Edition. So I got to work with the kids. So that was great.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Look at you, old man, the kid.
All right. And listen,
how you talk about us? Are we the kids?
I am the kid. They was young. They was like 10 and 15 and 13, and you know they were kids.
Well, we're having so much fun with you guys. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
Stream.tv. Tell your friends to tune in and
follow us on Twitter, Instagram. We're always talking about Empire. We want to see what you guys are talking about all week. So make sure to tune in, people.
Yes, and we don't have too long for the next episode. Empire has a lot going on. I've been trying to think of, too, the characters kind of who they remind me of. And so I was watching it. My boyfriend mentioned it, and I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Hakeem kind of has a Big Sean feel, like swag. I could see a little bit of that. Because I don't really see him, I don't know who else they would, like, but they're clearly basing them off of people.
Right.
Yeah.
You can tell that, like, a lot of celebrities. So I'm
the first season of Empire, you know how Diddy was saying how this is based off his life.
Everybody has something to say once they started to see that viewership on Empire. Right. But I know the writer and creator, they mentioned that it was loosely based on, like, the whole idea of Jay-Z and his ability to come from the streets and then be able to have a business. And Lucious kind of has, like, that similar background. And I'm interested to see if they show us how they got there a little bit more. Because they had the flashback scene. Little Cookie was so cute. Y'all loved her on Twitter.
With the little bangs.
She was so cute. It had so much attitude.
Lucious even had, little Lucious had a little comb back.
Lucious was looking like a DeBarge. Lucious was looking like, Lucious, what are you doing? What are you talking about? He seemed a little bit older than her. Yeah. She was being fast. Cookie was being fast. But they had that flashback scene, and I don't know. I'm just interested to see what they do with that. Because they're going
to be in a lot more, I believe. They're going to get some flashbacks.
Yeah, the flashbacks will be cool. We're interested in seeing the flashbacks, Empire, so keep them coming.
Yes.
We want to see that evolve, and I'm really interested to see with Cookie going to jail. Like, we know kind of what happens and why she ends up in jail.
I want to see what happens in jail.
Right.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Get a little Orange is the New Black going on Empire.
Notes getting passed in there, saying what's going on outside world. That'd be pretty cool.
That'll be lit.
Because they haven't done that. Did they do a flashback when she was in jail?
Not really.
No, they just show her looking crazy that first season. They had her hair. She had her hair
They did that wrong. They
messed
did her
up.
wrong.
They did her dirty. They did Taraji dirty. And they had her like, and we got Lucious in jail for a split second, which was just, that's when we got that crazy song. Lucious was a lot. I don't know. I'm excited, though, to see what's going on with this new season. I know you guys are excited, so make sure you let us know. What do you think? What are some of the rumors going around? I've seen some of them, but keep us updated. And make sure you subscribe to our channel. Continue to tweet us, The Empire Aftershow. Follow us on social media. Engage with us. I believe we are finished, and I'm looking at the time.
Finished?
Trying to keep. It's already been 30 minutes.
You guys need to keep watching so we can get an hour time slot.
I know, like we need to keep this going because this happens so quickly. It kind of just flies by, but I'm pretty sure
we covered
everything.
We're
out of time. We don't want to hold everybody up.
Yeah.
We trying to get to How to Get Away with Murder. I know y'all trying to get How to Get Away with Murder as we are. So thank you so much for tuning in. Empire After Show again. I'm your host, Jaleesa Lashay. My co-host,
Melvin Jackson Jr.
and Jabbar Lewis.
And we'll see you guys next week. TheStream.tv.